Being a successful athlete takes dedication, or in other words, time. When you move on from competing, your time is filled with other activities like your career and taking care of your family and your home. It can seem like you just don't have the time for exercising anymore. When forming a habit, your brain's job is to make sure that whatever you're doing is worth your time and energy. It needs to know that you're doing enough to get that core why we clarified last week. For athletes, enough is pretty clear-cut. Either you're winning or you're not. You have lots of numbers like your score and your stats to tell if you're making progress. When exercising for health, enough can be a bit fuzzy. So we use measures of success with exercising, like the scale and activity monitors. But these are surface why measures. They lack that connection to that passion-driven energy from your core why. So they keep you constantly chasing the numbers without that satisfying feeling you got from winning as an athlete. Plus, with that go big or go home mindset of a dedicated athlete, you end up in the land of never enough, always feeling like you have to push to get to the next level. The level of enough exercise to be an athlete is pretty high. Training plans need to be rigid, complex, and intense. But when your time for exercise is competing with other important things in your life, your brain knows you don't have the time and energy for that level of exercising anymore. For health, exercise needs to be flexible and simple and at an intensity that leaves you with more energy, not exhausted. That is not found in reaching a step goal or a weight goal. It's found in physiology, which tells us that the level of enough exercise for health benefits is as simple as 1, 2, 3. Once a day, practice the 6 functional mobility movements to tell your body to keep your range of motion and reduce inflammation and stiffness that limits movement. Twice a week, practice the 6 functional strength movements so you can move against gravity in daily life with the greatest strength and the least strain possible. And 3 times a week, practice stamina with moderate intensity, continuous movement activities like walking, dancing, biking for 20 or 30 minutes or so your body can turn the food you eat into lasting energy that you need for everyday life. The balance of those 3 types of exercise in this simple, flexible, energy-producing template keeps you feeling and functioning well, so you have more energy for your busy life. That energy lights up your brain as something that is worth your time. On my free Be Well Now app, you get to practice these functional movements with mindfulness and kindness to ensure you're doing them in the health-producing, thriving state. Check it out and strengthen your foundation for doing enough exercise for your updated core why. This week, enjoy getting out of that land of never enough. And next week, we will put a new spin on the no pain, no gain mindset.